Hey guys, it's Fammy here, and I'm here to talk to you today about Worldline skating, sword skating, and how that's possible in Destiny 2. The first thing we need to answer is what exactly is sword skating and how is it possible? One thing that makes it extremely possible on Warlocks is Burst Glide, as it allows you to keep the momentum from your previous action or anything you do in the game and carry that on forward. The best example of this is Worldline's Tesseract ability. You can do something like this and travel a very long distance. So, how exactly do you do that? Firstly, you need to learn about sword skating. Sword skating is actively using a sword swing and then a burst glide right after jumping in order to carry that momentum. It looks like this. You do a jump, sword swing, and then activate burst glide. You do it fast enough, you gain a lot of momentum. Now, a really good way to practice this is to use the balls that drop during the Scourge of the Past raid. It is possible with any of these balls, as well as specific balls from around the Destiny universe during week 2 of the Dreaming City Taken cycle, as well as I believe the ones in Strange Terrain actually work like this. So they work exactly like a sword, simply jump, left click, use burst glide again, and they act the exact same way as a sword. Get as much practice in as you need, and it's really integral for stuff like speedruns, as well as just, making progress in the raid itself efficiently as a Warlock. One of the reasons why Warlock are the best class in Scourge of the Past raid. Now that we've learned about normal sword skating, it's time to get into the more finicky version of it, which is Worldline 0 or Tesseract skating. Generally, this involves using the Tesseract ability from Worldline 0. After sprinting for a short period of time, you right click to do an AoE attack, and if you do it off the ground, it looks a bit like this. So you're wondering, how do you transfer that into a lot of speed and momentum? Well, all you need to do is find a ledge to run off, activate your Tesseract. So in the left side of the screen, you can see Temporal Sprint. If you just run against a wall, that actually allows it to activate. Right click off a ledge and then press space a little bit after, allows you to glide. The biggest mistake I see people doing when they try to do this Worldline skate is they press the space button too early. So I'm going to bring my microphone down and show you exactly when I press space and that sort of thing. So I've got the microphone lower here, you can hear the spacebar being pressed, so I'm actually going to do the combo now and you can hear when I press spacebar during the Tesseract ability. It is running off the ledge here, and so it's much later than you would think. The factors that actually make this possible involve Tesseracting off a ledge. As you can see here, if I just do it on the ground and try to press space, nothing works. That's because you're not actually in the air and you can't actually use burst glide. So all you need to do is find any ledge possible. You can do it off, let's say, these stairs here, run at an awkward angle, right click and press space. It'll give you a bit of momentum to travel. So the main use of this in speedruns is actually traveling long distances. So you'll Tesseract and then you'll actually jump again as soon as you hit the ground, activate burst glide quickly, and it'll allow you to keep momentum over a longer period of time. Then you can just go into regular sword skating or whatever need be. And now you might be saying, why don't you just use the Tesseract midair? The thing is, when you actually jump, you get a different type of blink or Tesseract ability, which doesn't activate the burst glide. As you can see there, it's much slower, doesn't have momentum to carry on. So the only one that works is going off a ledge. The next question to be answered here is this ability possible on other classes? In some cases, yes. Like for instance here, using it in combination with Golden Gun in place of burst glide allows you to carry large amounts of momentum over a long period of distance. As I said before, you can do this ability using Burning Maul as well, which looks a bit like this. The reason this works is because these particular supers also allow you to carry momentum like you would with the burst glide itself. Thing is, this isn't really applicable due to the fact that you'd only have one super every 4 or so minutes depending on how many orbs you get. So it's not really that useful. It's a lot of fun though. The last question to be answered is what exactly prevents Titans or Hunters from doing this same burst glide ability? Well, the main reason is that the Titans and Hunters jumps actually provide their own source of momentum, while the Warlocks one actually continue on from what was previously being done. So for instance, let's give it a try with the Titan, see how it goes. And as you can see, it's pushing me upwards as opposed to pushing me forwards. That just doesn't work. It's the exact same with the Hunter. It is possible to actually continue momentum using Stompies, but again, it does push you more upwards than forwards, so it isn't actually as effective. The Worldline skate has a multitude of uses, especially in speedruns in Destiny 2. It's actually one of the paths that we take in the Scourge speedrun that we do. You Worldline skate over here and jump as soon as you hit the ground to keep momentum. Everyone has their own path, but I really like this one. Travel over in this direction, and if you hit this just right, you can actually glide pretty much all the way over to where the Berserker first lands. Just quickly, I'd like to thank Ever for giving me a quick explanation on how the Titans and Hunter jumps work, specifically in regards to momentum. Quick shout out to Fer for being one of the first people I know to figure out the Wildline Golden Gun jump, which is actually a lot of fun. I suggest you all try it out for yourself. And if you're looking for certain ways that Wildline can actually be implemented into Destiny gameplay, I highly suggest go checking out some of Buckin Gangster's videos. He gets very creative with how he uses Wildline Zero and can implement it in ways you never thought possible. It's pretty dope, to be honest. Anyway, thanks very much for checking this out, guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitch. There'll be a link below, all that stuff, blah blah blah. I'll catch you all next time.